Hello everyone, Drew England here from Nyline today to discuss the Nyline for Microsoft Teams solution. So when deploying your Microsoft Teams for direct routing and enabling your remote workforce with a Teams phone license, you need to consider providing E911 services for Kerry's Law and Raybaum's Act compliance. Solutions from your PSTN provider can statically assign numbers with a dispatcher location, but fall short when considering the mobility of a remote worker and their need to dynamically update their location in the case of an emergency. Nyline for MS Teams makes that requirement easy. Our integration uses the Microsoft Teams LAS and the information sent from the SIP invite to your Session Border Controller or SBC to accurately position the emergency call with the correct PSAP and an accurate Raybomb's compliant dispatch location. So with that said, let's discuss how this is done via the elements in this architecture diagram we have up on the screen right now. So Microsoft has supplied an LAS or location information service in the Teams admin portal for discovery of MS Teams users within the corporate environment. This can be based on switch chassis, access point, or IP subnet. As an administrator, you assign an emergency location to a network element. Users' network locations are discovered by the Teams client, and when an emergency call is placed, that dispatchable location is transmitted by Microsoft in the PIDF-Flow section of the SIP invite. The PIDF-Flow, which stands for Presence Information Data Format Location Object, is an additional geolocation data sent inside the traditional SIP invite. For remote users, Microsoft relies on the user setting their address in the Teams client when not discovered by elements of the corporate network. Microsoft aids in confirming this address at the time of creation. By configuring your SBC to point at Nyline for 911 emergency calls and 933 test calls, we can parse the PIDF-Flow section of the SIP invite and through our relationship with the national VPC direct the caller to the correct PSAP. Another advantage to the Nyline solution is that we stamp a DID on calls that flow through our service. This DID is held for 24 hours and is able to be used by the PSAP in case the call is disconnected per Kerry's Law regulations. A return call to this number within the 24-hour window will be sent back to your SBC and processed through the dial plan back to the original calling party. Even if the user doesn't have a telephone number assigned, we can ensure a return call to this dynamically assigned number will return to the right endpoint. That said, we hope this short video has been beneficial in increasing your understanding of how MS Teams operates when handling emergency calls, along with how our Nyline platform can easily and quickly get your organization compliant with the federal regulations of Kerry's Law and Raybaum's Act. To gain more insights or to discuss further, reach out to the Nyline sales team at sales@nyline911.com today. Thanks, everybody.